I want to help these people. They're really nice people. We got to do the right thing for these people. Every vendor's a nice person if you're getting paid for them. They're your client. Yes, some vendors have got more bad luck than others, health problems, marital problems. Guess what? We've got empathy. But don't think for a moment, just because they've got a problem, that you're going to do something that's going to actually get them a higher price than what the market is giving you, right? So you put those properties through the process. You've got to let go of this need and addiction to protect price if you're an agent. I mean, like, who do you think you are? That you've got some superpower that means that you can actually stop the market. The market sets the market. Hi, Ash. The market is like a tree, right? It's got a life of its own. It just sits there, right? And it does its own thing, right? Just because you feel that 3 months ago this property would have got $200,000 more does not mean you need to be the gatekeeper, right, to actually stop. You need to provide the entitlement of every vendor to see what their home is worth in this marketplace. And you should always take the position. My job is to understand the market, interpret the market, and then to give advice to the people that I'm working in the market. And most of those people, my friends, of course, are going to be vendors because they're the ones that are paying you. Now, here's what I think is going to happen. We're going to get a lot of stock on the market in September. It's really obvious to me. The appraisals have started coming in thick and fast for those that have chosen to stay in Australia, of course, than to go disappear for 2 months overseas, which you're certainly entitled to do. But just understand that you're going to come back with a bigger problem if you disappear for too long overseas. And that's going to be the original problem that you've got now, which you're running away from, and the second problem, which you'll have zero market share. There's going to be a lot of stock on the market, and you're not going to be one of those people that's holding stock. So anyway, let me continue. Here's what's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of stock on the market in September and October. There's going to be at least 2 interest rate rises between now and spring. That is the perfect recipe for a buyer. It's like them walking into a candy store and being able to pick whatever they want. If you're a buyer and cash is something that you've been stockpiling because you weren't spending it on stupid stuff over the last 1 or 2 years because there was so much money around, and you weren't blowing it up your nose, or you weren't spending it on metal that goes down in value, but you're actually putting it away knowing that there was going to come a time when you could execute that cash and it could deliver for you incredible value. Well, I've got good news for you, my friends. That time is coming. That time is actually about 2 months away, maybe 3 months away. And what does that mean on the other side of the fence? If you're a vendor right now and you're being stubborn about accepting an offer, well, let me tell you, you're going to regret it in September, because today's number is going to look a lot better than September's number. I'm telling you that. And I know that a lot of people use my weekly commentary as advice to give to their clients. So I'm going to tell you, I would actually play in this part of the video. Right now, when I talk to vendors, I give them 2 prices. I give them a price that they're getting today, and I'm giving a price on what I forecast it's going to be like in 3 months' time. And whilst no one has a monopoly on the truth, one would assume if you've had decades of experience and you've seen cycles, and then you take into account economics in the market at the one time, and look, it's becoming very, very clear that rates are going to go up, and it's becoming very, very clear that owners have realized the boom is well and done and finished, and now they're beginning to realize, man, I've just got to accept it. This is the price. This is what I'm getting. That's been one of the great things about this price transition versus others, and that is social media digital media, traditional media, has been telling people the market's dropping, and vendors are educated because media is the way that, we shape our minds. Anyway, guys and girls, I tell the damn truth. I have a lot of real estate agents that actually say to me, but Tom, why do you talk the market down? I don't talk the market down. I tell the damn truth. I tell the damn truth. And I tell you what, telling the damn truth has got me in a decent part of my life in real estate. I've got a very, very good auction business. I've got a great coaching business. I've got a great speaking business, and I've got a fantastic digital business. And I represent 6 or 7 companies as their ambassador because of the good following I have. And it's all because I tell the truth. None of this wishy-washy stuff, right? Tell the damn truth, right? Tell the damn truth. Guys and girls, I'm signing off, and I'm going to say it one more time. And how it was a pathetic thing that I had someone say to me. They said to me, you could do so much better, Tom, if you actually just sort of were a little bit more what? I said, a little bit more what? A little bit more zigzaggy? No. Just say it as it is. There's no such thing as bad news. It's either good for the buyer or good for the seller. But guess what? If you're a good real estate agent, it's always good for you because the market always wants deal makers. The market's always got a spot for an agent that can put together a buyer and a seller because they're selling for lifestyle purposes. Real estate's different. They're not coming into it like Bitcoin. They're coming into it because it's a lifestyle decision. And there's always good money being paid to people that are deal makers versus order takers. Signing off.